You travel for a few hours down the road, and ahead of you, you see where the road splits in two. One route heads northwest. One route heads in a northwesterly direction, which is the direction that the Madam Ava told you the windmill was in.
I wrote down northeast.
I meant northwest. Don't listen to the old crazy woman.
So you meant northwest, yeah?
I meant northwest.
Out.
Yeah, I meant northwest. Don't go northeast. You'll get very lost, mate. Don't know who told you that.
Northeast? That's where the pit is.
That's where the slippery bridge is. You guys been spending too much time on the slippery bridge.
Oh.
I love the
What you want to
slippery
do?
bridge.
Once more
Get to the
over it.
Tesco's Express and hang a left.
See? Fine, Barbara.
You guys
You're
will go
full of-
back across the slippery bridge.
Oh,
I give Flump
Yeah,
a little
so you wanna
stroke
be
on his head.
He
Yeah.
doesn't like it.
It makes
yeah, that's
like
disgusting.
whale type sounds, like
It's a shelly stingray whale.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pretty haunting image to see this thing float about as if gravity doesn't exist.
It's like when a blue whale like hums and you're right
It's
next
got
to it,
very
you pass
knowing
out.
and piercing eyes.
It's seen a lot.
It's not quite as loud as a blue whale. Either that or fucking Sculpt blacks out way more than he thinks he does.
Bit of lag. That's all right.
Up ahead, marking where the paths divide, there is a simple wooden post that's been hammered into the ground. This thing's maybe 4 foot tall, and there is wooden arrows nailed into the top of it. One pointing down one road, one pointing down the other.
Ooh,
What do they say?
little fork in the road.
And they don't say anything.
Yeah, if you guys go up and read it in common. Yeah, in common, the signs, one that points northeast says the gates of Ravenloft, and the other says the Barovian Shallows.
Guessing is that way.
Would that be the general northwest?
It's generally northwest, mate. Yeah.
I'm just watching Ryan slowly get darker and lighter.
Oh my! He's really been eaten. Well, there he is.
I'm gonna cast mold earth underneath the sign, making it real slodgy. Then I'm gonna turn the sign so they're facing the opposite ways, so anyone else who comes gets confused, and then I make the ground hard again.
All the writing's on the wrong side now.
Yeah, but
All right, nice. Just hope someone's going to get confused in the future. Just hope it's not you.
Wait, why is the side backwards?
We'd be going the wrong way.
You guys head in the direction of the Barovian Shallows.
Yeah,
Straight towards Cave.
Yeah, that
Straight
seems like
towards
a bad
Strahd.
idea.
yeah. We I know that he swapped them.
What's
but
that over there? I'm going that
I'm
way.
doing it. I've got to follow it.
Okay.
I'm going to give Strahd a piece of my...
I don't like
Piece
the
of
way
your arse.
you're governing this country, big man.
Alright.
So you guys, I'm guessing, push forward.
Yeah.
The path here dips down a little, moving off the spine of this hill into some of the ravines you've been seeing roll past on your travel. The walls of these ravines creeping slowly and ever upwards as you feel like you're being completely swallowed up by the ground. You can see the mist roll in above you, feeling like it almost roofs you in, this cavern now fully swallowing you. In the distance, those of you at the head of the party make out 2 great iron gates. Those of you that walked into Barovia the long way recognize them as very similar to the gates of Barovia you passed before.
Right.
As you get closer, you see the gate is hanging slightly open. Let me find. High stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying in weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. There they stand, their ever vigil carrying on as it always has and as it always will do. You stop in front of these gates, something eerie and cold coming over you, something dark about this place. Everything, every tiny movement of the trees, every drip of the condensation, every shuffle of your party sends another spike of fear up your spines and across your shoulders. The temperature down here, now you've come off of the high ground, plummets. It's maybe a couple degrees above freezing. It's cold down here, but the gates lay open, so if you want to, you can pass right through.
I'm going to send Flump down about 20 feet ahead of us.
Go get him, Flump.
I've got a feeling we should cross these gates. When we entered this land, we were greeted by similar gates. So perhaps
I woke up in a coffin.
I'm sure Flump will be able to show us the way.
There's very similar gates to this.
It seems eerie.
I feel like this might be another entrance or something to the land, maybe, but if we're not allowed to leave, something might stop us if we pass.
It looks like you're on the inside of the gate.
Mm.
The gate is opened out that way.
Could I do?
Away from you.
Could I walk up?
So
to the
it
gate,
means it's
maybe
an
do a perception
entrance.
check?
We can.
It maybe looks like you're exiting something rather than you're entering something. The gate is the other way.
Yeah, I get you.
Could I get to the the gates and look through slits through it?
Yeah, the gate's open,
Yeah.
and looking through either the gap or the bars are quite wide apart. You probably fit your head in them. You see the road continues. The road continues for another quarter of a mile or so, and then there in the distance, the road is swallowed once again by a tall and imposing tree line. These dark evergreens standing, blocking completely your view of the rest of the shallow lands.
What happened to Brandon's camera?
I don't know, he just went somewhere.
And it keeps picking up that he's talking.
But I don't hear
so it
it.
looks like it just keeps going down from here. So
Yeah, don't put a foot any further.
Okay, now step back.
I'm just going to send Flump down there and then he can tell me what's down there.
Flump floats gently down the path, innocently towards these looming gates, without a care in the world. He knows not the dangers of the land.
Can he slowly say
gently
flump
floats
as well?
between the openings.
So, flump.
What's that?
Can he slowly say flump like a Pokemon?
Flump.
Yeah.
He is a
It
Pokemon.
starts as fun, ends as annoying. It floats on, and it will keep going unless you tell it to stop, as it meets no resistance.
It'll just keep going then until it, I would say come back when you can't speak to me no more, like the range limit. I think it's 120 feet?
Something like that. It gets a good away past the gates, turns, and then comes back.
I don't know. I just feel off. He's back, he's down. I feel like we can creep out there, but we shouldn't go too far.
Alright, I'll follow after you.
Well, Flump says it's safe.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
Flump nods in excitement when you mention him. He's like,
I trust Flump
and it's
more than
weird.
you.
How?
Well, that's understandable.
That makes sense. Honestly, it makes sense. Flump hasn't wronged anyone yet.
Back in that tent,
Keyword,
when the
You help.
woman said, "I need to give a dagger to a friend," if it was you and Flump, I would give Flump the dagger.
Yeah.
What is like weird tentacle things?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Tentacle stab the thing.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair, mate.
So
Then you're
you
on.
guys have met an impasse here at the gate. Do you plan on crossing?
I don't see any harm with it.
I feel like this was where our path was leading.
It does seem that way. The path is very much funneled down here. Short of going back to the road, you don't know of a route other that you could have taken. Of course, you could always leave the road and head into the wild hills, but there's no beaten path that leads any other direction than this.
By the gods, stay on the roads.
Stick
Precisely.
across the wall. Yeah, I feel like we should investigate this a little, see if anything changes along the road, maybe, but we shouldn't stay out there for too long. I
Well,
feel like this is an
about the
entrance to Barovia.
You know more than I do, so I
What
don't
did the
do.
old lady say about the windmill?
You guys can make checks on the gates and the road ahead.
Yeah, I'm not near him yet.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
right
fair. No,
by him.
just
I've
make sure
already
you
done
guys don't
perception.
forget.
All we know about the mill one, Ryan, was that the owners were from that horror house bit, and it was northwest of where we came from.
Yeah, so you are still heading right in the right direction.
Well,
I'm like, everything's still
Okay.
wet from when I really, really launched that water everywhere.
I think I remember the gates that when I first encountered them giving off some kind of like weird magical aura. It wasn't like a. I think by memory. It wasn't anything bad. It was just kind of a general aura. So we can check it out maybe, if someone's magically inclined.
I ain't. Someone else can.
Not in the way you need, friend.
No.
How about Mr. Dark
Not in
Cursed
this
Image over
demon
there?
magic.
Is he frozen? Oh no, his eyes just went up.
He's even got a skull in the background.
More than that.
Quick, hide it. Hide it from our vision.
You could tell he's a cat, so he goes like, "Hola." Excuse me, Rodrigo. Could you maybe check? Are you able to do that? You inclined the magic way?
Sure.
Cool.
Seems reluctant.
Glad.
I wonder if he might do it.
Yeah.
You
And
gonna
Arcana
Arcana?
check.
Yeah, do an Arcana, or you could do a Religion, or whatever takes your fancy. Both equally applicable to the scenario. Have you just rolled? Is that what I'm looking at here? Or is that an old roll?
Yeah.
14.
14.
You know that there's no enchantment or magical fingerprint on this gate. The whole obviously this whole realm gives you certain magic fingerprints, the certain magical aura of the whole land seeps into everything around you, so it's difficult to weed out some of the other magic from that overwhelming power. You do feel behind you, from the direction of this great looming castle, there is a lot of energy, a lot of magic rolling down that hill and washing into these lands here, although nothing specifically from the gate ahead of you.
The gate looks. I think there's a lot of residue magic castle. It's way down.
I think my ears are playing up. Rodrigo seems to be keep calling out for me.
Yeah, it's magic. Yeah, let's just do the
I
initial.
think we got the idea.
Let's just do the initial. Have a walk. If a pack of wolves comes and tries to devour us, we walk back.
Yeah.
Well, that's the rules I always live by, day to day.
Does this make anyone uncomfortable?
No, you done it before, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it before, yeah.
Makes me
A couple of old tricks.
Oh yeah, let's wander down then, party. Whoa, yeah.
On the way, while we're just walking,
woo.
to make generalization, maybe it's been a bit quiet or something, so not many people are talking. Aaron will be like, "So, has anyone got any good memories of home?" I know I already asked you, Ronan, but how about Sculpt and all that?
I used to be part of a trading company. That was fun. Yeah, it was real fun. Trading about, going to see different places.
What were you trading?
Oh, anything I could find, really. Odds and sods, maybe the odd grave robbing site. I mean, I wasn't doing any of the robbing myself, but some shady characters will offer me some stuff for price.
You traded grave robbing?
Well, I mean, I didn't know specifically it was grave robbing, but they just come up to me with items that they procured, and I
That's
bought
where you get it from, eh?
It could have been house robbing. How are you to know?
That's true.
Well, the ashes was a dead giveaway.
Hang on,
right.
mate.
Right, yeah. The soil, the dirt.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't question it. He gave me quite a few gold teeth.
No.
That's pretty good.
You guys are moving down through and continuing along this path in the ravine. The hillside sinks below you as this line of imposing trees creeps forward. Skulls and Ichabod, you guys can both see stumbling forward out of the line of trees 4 figures move with a sort of jaunty, unsure movement. Their long and skinny frames look unnatural and they fill you with dread.
Alright, so I'm going to prepare Firebolt. The second I get filled with dread, I'm preparing Firebolt in my hands.
I look at Skull and I shake my head and I cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Rightio. Everyone then want to make stealth checks and see if you can move past
do we notice it, or are we just
these
going to be like...
wandering figures without drawing too much attention.
And then, yeah, obviously I turn back to the party and I'd point ahead and I make them out for everyone.
Can I see what
I got a
with...
33.
28.
15.
Good thing I had that.
God damn, you roll so bad. Even with
Disadvantage!
I got
So
a soft,
bad.
Okay. Okay, cool.
What do they look
So,
like?
17.
you can see they look like male figures in poor-fitting clothes with jaunty hats on, moving with a stiff, rugged, rigid sort of movement. But that's all you can see so far in the distance.
To make a test as well. 16.
Good
Carry
old
on.
Flump.
Plum still did better than fucking Ronan.
Yeah. Well, Flump doesn't touch the ground, so it's difficult to leave marks, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He does-
Other than the whale song, he keeps screaming
say,
into the
yeah.
hillside. He's completely silent.
And the constant flump.
And
Flump.
constantly- Somehow he does both at once. Very difficult to keep your mind focused.
There's a talent.
It's a tad true.
I will
As you creep forward, you will what?
No, don't worry, Karen.
Okay. As you guys move forward along this path, keeping between a low cut bush, a few rocks, moving from cover to low cover, trying to stop any attention being drawn to you. The magic that Ichabod has laid upon you greatly helping with this endeavor. The strange figures are moving past you, but not paying you any particular attention. Now you're up close. Rodrigo, you would see this first. The figures look like wandering scarecrows. Their long fingers made of reaping blades. Their cavity in their chest filled with black feathers and beaks and feet, the odd wing of crows and ravens. They wander searching the plains, looking for anything to consume, but they stumble straight past you, disguised by your magic, they don't notice your presence.
Splendid.
I'm gonna cast a fireball at the back of one of their head.
That was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah. Have fire. Wish I had fire.
You guys push forward another 3 or 4 hours. The other end of the forest opening up to you. Yeah, you've moved for a while. I don't know what time does that make it.
Let's have a
2
little wander back, and then we'll
It's
just
been
be in
3
4
hours to
hours.
get to the bridge, 2 hours of walk, another 3 hours. So I spend a total of
Are you guys?
fucking
Are
8
you guys
hours.
planning to come back at any point? Because I'll stop before you reach 3 hours of wandering down the path.
I mean, my plan was to walk back if we see any fucking guys gonna kill us, but
Other than the scarecrows, you've not seen any guys wanting to kill you.
yeah, I would say so. If we're fine with carrying on.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else on the
Okay.
agenda, is there?
So, no, I've got nothing else going on. Might as well push on into the deep, dark, scary woods.
Nice. I would say that, like, to carry on the
That was an
conversation after
interesting
Scout
bottom
was,
note.
yeah, I'll like look to Rodrigo like, you got any stories from home that kind of just lighten the mood a little bit after what we just saw?
Yeah. My ma and my pa, both dwarves.
Are you
My father
wait, what?
I don't-
You adopted?
Yeah, I'm adopted.
Okay.
Ah,
My father was a famous architect, mostly in the dwarven city of Iron.
Iron.
Dwarven City Iron.
Welcome to Iron.
It's a strong
This
name
is-
for a city.
You want to see my tavern? I call it beer.
After I left to an architecture school, I traveled to Baldur's Gate where I met my wife, Athena.
Hmm.
She's a paladin herself, actually. I don't know what
sounds
she.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's a few years back.
Is your mama and dada still alive? Still doing their own thing?
Yeah, I often see him like. So I try to meet him. Baldur's. They struggle now, but
Yeah.
traveling around
Yeah.
house as much as possible.
Alright.
Is this breaking up again or not?
A little bit.
It's cutting out every now and then. You can pick up what you're saying from the
Yeah,
odd
yeah,
word.
yeah,
It is very
yeah.
difficult.
It's annoying now. Yeah, I met my wife about 4 years ago when I first travelled into Borders. Lovely little thing. Tiefling she is it.
Oh, I see. So what made you leave home to come here and leave your lovely wife and ma and pa?
I mean, I'm an architect, so I go around and build houses for people.
Oh,
Travel around to...
alright.
It's supposed to be a simple job, but here I am.
Never is. Thing is, kid, was
Ben, that's
rigged
so
from the
loud.
start.
What is?
The balloon.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thanks for ruining a good moment. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, that's quite homely. Hopefully we can get back and so you can see your wife and your mother and father again. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'll turn to Reverend. You got any nice place of home? Nice memories?
Don't really have a home, to be fair.
You just
Been
travel?
traveling since I was 14, so
So you haven't got happy memories about meeting Vorn or anything?
yeah, a few, but
Vaughn looks hurt.
He's been a godsend to me.
no, in truth, and I look to Vaughan and saw that smile, and I'm like, I was lonely for a really long time. So he come into my life.
He like punches you lightly on the shoulder, like, yeah, me too.
Oh,
He's
fuck
like a-
you up so good tonight after you said that.
Um,
Was he like a kid to you,
but
or
ever since he's been travelling with me, things have been on the up.
Yeah,
Until
I mean,
now.
you're not. Well, we're stuck here, but you ain't got just born anymore. You got all of us. Give it or leave it. You know, not the best thing. But
Preferably leaving.
could be worse. I'd
That's
never
very
leave
true.
it. All right. Well, we're all in good company. I see. We all got our memories still keeping us going. Let's try and end this thing and get out of this place, shall we?
do you think she's telling the truth, Madam Ava? Do you think
I
the
hope
only
so.
way out is to kill Strahd?
She's
Well,
done nothing untrustworthy.
yeah, she said that, but someone else
Trust
said it.
people like that inherently.
I just feel like a man like that, he has the power to control this entire wherever the city.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd say well, until we meet the man and maybe talk to him properly. But
Who's to say that she just doesn't want him dead so she can take his place?
could be a
That is a
possibility.
possibility.
Copy me now, you little bitch.
Everyone's got their angle.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but whether if her angle allows us to get out, she can do what she wants with this place. Burn
Maybe.
it to the ground.
But maybe that's quite a selfish outlook.
Look, I have my own reason to get out. And I show
We
you,
all
you
have
guys
our-
have your own.
To steer us away from that, what is everyone's plans once we do get out? Any big revelation? Just gonna go home, travel the world, anything nice?
I'm just going to try and avoid my bounty, friend, as I have been doing.
That's gonna catch up with you, friend. That's just gonna get you.
Nah, not if I move far enough away.
I
I'm
managed
sort
to find you twice.
By sheer luck. And has my bounty been returned yet? No.
By sheer luck, again.
I'm sort
Nah,
of
you wouldn't
forced
turn
to-
in your buddy anyway.
True.
You know?
What'd you
I
say,
mean-
Rodrigo?
I'm sort of forced into architecture now.
You're not
Yeah,
forced
no
into
choice.
anything. You can do what you want.
Grown ass man.
Architecture isn't a forced lifestyle. You can become who you want, do what you want.
It was made forced upon me.
By who?
Just bad choices, to say the least.
You're in the crack business or something?
Yeah, dealing
No.
dealing crack is bad
You're
choices.
the only guy I know to make out like architecture's an easy job.
Yeah.
Architecture.
Bad choices led me to have this good job.
I get paid so much.
I'm
My
like,
wallet's not big enough for all my gold pieces.
No,
Well-
it's just
As
sort of
you're
led me to the-
moving, sorry, no, carry on.
no, it's fine. That's fine. I was just finished. I was sort of like, so we have to you continue.
So you guys come down out of the forest. It clears up, and you roll down this hill, the cobblestone road, mostly together now. Pools either side of you, stagnant water starts to gather as you are in the lower country now. The road is clear of them for the most part, but these massive fields of stagnant pools surround you on every side. Moving apart from the road would be difficult. Doable, but difficult. You don't know how deep these pools might go, and the untold dangers of traveling through them are many, to say the least. Rodrigo, in the distance, the far edge of your powerful dark vision, you can see that there is a hand reaching out of a pool, holding on to the cobblestone of the road ahead.
Hey, hold up. In the distance there, I can see some looks like a hand pulling out one of the pools. Grabbing onto the concrete there.
Maybe the swamps are a little bit deeper than we think.
You should
Does the
definitely
hand-
send
Dude, you
Pathfinder
pointed it out.
Patrol.
No.
No,
Alright,
it's not
well,
moving.
they're dead.
That's true, but if that's the case, then you should definitely be careful with each other. Watch out for each other.
No gusts of
Should be
wind.
doing that anyway. Yeah.
As you guys
Well-
continue to move down the road, you edge closer to it if you keep moving.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, well, I will sense undead and celestial and fiend around us.
You don't sense. You probably would sense undead as you draw closer to this arm. There is definitely the vague necrotic energies of undead magics coming out of this pool.
Yeah, I'd say
Can I do
there are some strange feelings about like necromancy and undead around this area. It's not like. So what? I'm not getting the feeling of there's an undead in front of me, but there is no like undead magics about.
Somewhere.
If there might be an undead in front of you, it's just it's very faint. It's
Yeah.
it's nothing powerful, is what you might
Yeah,
conclude.
I'm getting remnants of it.
So I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
My power of, and then I'll do one here, and then move around and do another. See if where it directs it.
It's definitely coming from that. You sort of triangulate a little, and it's definitely coming from the arm and whatever figure it's connected to in this stagnant pool, just on the right side of the road. It reaches out of the pool onto the road from the right side, holding on to a rather large cobbled stone.
Okay.
Seeing it, does it look like an adult hand?
Looks like an adult hand, yeah. Yeah, pale, grey, white hand.
It looks like whatever's on the end of this may be up for fight. Should probably be careful of that.
We shouldn't disturb it then.
Yeah, maybe we should just ignore it rather than fight it.
I'm with
I'll
that
draw my
plan.
crossbow out anyway.
As you draw closer, who's at the front of the party here?
I thought I would do my.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's
Rodrigo's
okay.
looking.
Yeah.
But I'll
Yeah,
be behind
makes
him, I guess, because I was doing the abilities.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
Cool. Very cool. You guys push on. The two of you at the front. Rest of you
Oh.
stringing out behind. This road isn't so wide, so it's difficult to move more than two abreast, really. As you get further along, Rodrigo, as you get much closer to the hand, you begin to recognize it. It looks almost like your own left hand. As you get closer, the figure pulls this cobble, drawing its form out of the water, and what looks to be an identical copy of Rodrigo pulls itself out of the water, its face gaunt and clearly dead, the flesh from the top half of its left side of its head completely gone and missing. There's no blood, there's no gore, just bone bleached white revealed beneath. The blood long drained away. In patches it's bloated from the stagnant water. It shambles to wicked life and just starts running at you, Rodrigo.
Just
Is
like
it-
get out.
So,
Okay.
quick question about.
Yeah.
Is it clothed, or does it has like?
I didn't hear that. Go ahead.
Does it have clothes on, or does it have the
20
insignia
foot?
on his chest?
Oh, it's got clothes on, yeah. It's got like a ragged shirt on. You can see where the shirt moves. There's definitely some sort of markings beneath his ragged grey cloth, but it's still mostly intact. It's
Okay.
wearing like ragged workers' trousers and an old pair of boots. It doesn't brandish any weapon. It just comes at you with raw strength. Hang on, let
Okay.
me
With my
Shift
crossbow ready,
over
can I take a shot?
to
What?
the map.
Have we rested yet? Or not?
Yeah.
with my crossbow ready, could I not take a shot, or it's just like all happening so quickly that?
Yeah, you can try and take a shot as it runs at you because you had it ready. Let's do that and then roll initiative.
Oh,
Everyone else roll initiative.
I imagine just running at him like the
Have
cop,
you
the
rested
cop from
since,
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
have you
Yeah.
rested since the bridge?
I don't think so. The second time across the bridge, you rested only at the camp.
Yeah,
right?
we slept and then we crossed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
So-
I'll
Okay,
do?
no more. If no.
And I've got
Um,
0 hit points. No, hit dice.
Okay, 0 hit points. Hello, I'm dead.
What I will do,
I got a 5.
I will
10.
13.
I will go to hit it, but I'll do my sharpshooter where I'll take a -5 to a ranged attack, but a +10 damage if I hit. That's just a feat, and then I'll use my superiority die to try and trip it.
Is the...
Okay, 2 seconds. I'm just maneuvering the map.
I was going to say, I can only see the Strahd picture.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll? Or do you want me
Yeah,
to
I've not moved you yet.
Sweet.
I will move you now.
That's all.
How's that?
Is it possible to
Yeah.
make for me? I was gonna make just a chill touch.
What?
I was gonna cast chill touch.
Because you hadn't prepared it, I'm gonna say not this time.
Okay.
Only because you didn't have anything in your hands, implement or anything.
Yeah, sure.
I've just got my
Okay.
shield ready just to maybe defend Rodrigo if it slashes him, but that's about it.
So, are you cool with
Okay,
what I'm
that's
doing,
cool.
Leon? Yeah.
Yeah, so you fire the crossbow. You're going to use a
The sharpshooter
point to
feat.
try and trip it, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to use sharpshooter feat as well, which will be a -5 to hit. I get +10 damage if I
Right.
do hit, and then I'll also do my superior die extra damage, and then you'll have to do strength saving throw if I can trip it. But like,
Okay, no worries. Go ahead.
so I usually get +7, but down to +2, so that's 13.
Can my dude give him a help action if he's by him? Little flump.
Little flump, just give him a back rub. Flump.
There's a 13. There's a 13 hit.
Let me just get the stats.
I think this boy's gonna be dexterous.
No, it's a zombie. Can't be. It's gonna
What
be
was
slow.
the attack roll? Sorry.
It's a 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Well, there you go.
So I've got to make a strength saving throw to stop from tripping, right?
Yeah, make a strength saving throw, and
The rest of you update your initiative on the initiative tracker.
I'm not on it.
Yeah, it's only got the
5
Yeah, you
Revenant
silly
thing.
sod.
Alright, too bad, mate. Too
15
bad.
plus.
I mean,
Right, so Flump got an 18.
I did a 16 damage in total.
2 6.
What type of damage will it be?
Piercing, mate.
Well,
Crossbow. What?
well, what? Piercing.
And I'll roll my initiative now. Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice. Okay, 18. No, I got a 5. Boop. 5, please.
Oh shit, my
I don't
damage
have a
rolls
photo
are
from
like 2 and a
Flump
1.
as he came into existence today, so I will give you.
Understandable.
That's right.
I will give you this pile of. I'll give you this pile of rats that look vaguely like a familiar instead.
There's flump.
That'll do it. I mean, next session I would like a Flump picture. That would be nice. You know,
Alright, you make me a Flump picture and it'll be ready for next session.
I sent it to you over Messenger, bro.
No, you got to draw it by hand.
It's just gonna be
Ah,
a
shit.
notepad that says flump, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine with that. You got an 18 with Flump, right?
Yeah.
The rest of you, have you added your initiatives?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Okay, let me just add the zombie.
What about Vaughn?
Can you roll for Vaughn, Brandon?
Yep.
Cheers.
Oh, he also got the same. He always gets the fucking same. He got 13.
Cool, I'll put it in there.
I swear to God, if this motherfucker gets one-shotted, I'm gonna be so upset.
Here, roll initiative. Alright, Blasting,
be
he's
more.
gone. Good work, everybody.
Noise.
Take the veil on.
How much damage did you do there, Connor? Let me just...
I did 16. And they were so shit rolls. I'm trying to find out my fucking DC, but it doesn't tell me.
Have you got the?
It's like 8 plus your strength mod, I think.
But this one's,
Or is it Dex mod?
I think it's Dex, but every time I go click on it, it's like, here's the full thing.
Right, I'm quite late on initiative anyway, so I'm gonna go pee.
What was I?
Okay, yeah, so it's 8 plus proficiency plus Dex. Or strength, whatever you want. So I'll do my Dex. So it's 8 plus 2 plus 3. So they have to be a 13.
Beat a 13. Okay, I will make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
I got a 16 off the bat. Let me make sure he hasn't got any... No, yeah, okay. Yeah,
now
so
you
he
get
beats
my-
your 13. He stumbles, but does not go down.
Hmm.
That is now your turn, Aringer. Your surprise action done.
I will do my feat again, the sharpshooter one, where I take a -5. Because might as well, it's pretty good.
Okay, do it.
Oh hell no, that definitely misses. That's only an 8.
8 miss. Oh wait, 8 hits.
Oh, I'll take
Say,
Sticks
see,
into the soft flesh of his chest.
1d10 and then 1d. Why? Oh, that's bad. So, 11. That's 21 points of damage, piercing damage,
Nice.
and that's me done. I've only got. Yeah, I've only got 1 attack.
Okay, how much did you get? 9.
Hmm?
Was it 9? Sorry.
No, it was 4 plus 8. It's 12, and then plus 10, so it's 22. What's the damage? Because I took
Nice.
I did
So-
the sharpshooter one.
Yeah. So this arrow slides into its chest, and this thing crumples, but begins to twitch strangely on the floor. It's downed and prone for now, but is moving in a strange, twitchy, sort of wriggly fashion. As you are watching this figure struggle on the ground, you can see. Oh, no, that's wrong. You can see coming out of the fog another strange figure that looks
great.
also just like Rodrigo.
Huh.
This is strange.
His shambling form is missing his jaw, but the top half of his face is identical to Rodrigo's.
Is there another one?
It shambles forth. There's
Yeah.
another one. It's appeared behind, if you can see on the map there.
Yeah.
It is now Flumston.
Nice.
2 shots. I need to keep
I
track.
can't control Flump.
Flump has his own imagination.
No one can
Shit.
truly control him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
his
wild
own
card.
man.
He has a special ability.
Here, I
He
can
just
add
drops
you.
a nuclear bomb.
Here, how's that?
Yeah, I can move it now. Alright, he's just gonna fly back here and give the help action to Rowan. Ronan.
Okay,
Ronan?
cool.
Ronan, that's it.
Is that Flump
Bingo.
gun? Ronan, yeah.
Yeah. So he's just
Ichabod, your
gonna stay
turn.
by him.
Yo,
Okay.
I'm gonna step to here and take a shot at the second one using my sharpshooter ability.
Nice, double sharpen. Shoot. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a shit roll to win it.
Oof. Oof.
So, yeah, no, I do not.
What'd you get,
Damn.
Brandon?
What?
What'd you actually get? Because Connor hit on
Oh,
8.
so I got 4.
Well, shit.
Oof. That's a miss.
You'd -5 off of your roll, so I have a +5 to attack. With
Yeah,
my
so it
crossbow.
equals it
You
out.
take 5
Yeah.
off your attack roll.
Vaughn will move into a better position, and he's got a crossbow as well, right?
Yeah.
And fire with his crossbow. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. Vaughn's not feeling so sharp today. Shoots his crossbow wild, flying over the body of the downed creature, but not finding its target. Ronan, your turn.
Very nice. Alright, let's see what's in the old lexicon of tricks.
How about anything holy? I mean, we got a cleric and a paladin.
You second.
You know, radiant damage would be nice.
Right. So can I use a bonus?
Not getting any bites for that one, mate.
A bonus level 1 spell, and an action cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll cast Sanctuary on Rodrigo. So I ward you with radiant energy, and they have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they have to target someone else.
Okay, cool.
Because they might just be gunning for him. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Right, and then I will charge forth.
Reasonable observation.
No, can I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Does Flump follow, or is he allowed to use the help action
The longer
there?
this
and it
session
sort of
gets, the
works?
more weird my hair becomes. He would have used the help action on his turn, so he can, through the weird flump magic, continue to help.
Flump magic.
Okay, so yeah, even though he's over there, he's still done the help action sort of thing. Stroked his face.
Yeah,
You got this.
it's flump magic. We don't question flump magic.
Good point.
It's
Good
above
point.
even DM power.
Right,
Flump
so,
does as he wishes, and even I can't control him.
I'll use my word of radiance. So I utter a divine word, and the burning radiance erupts around me. Essentially, just this moonlight might come down and just strike the area.
Cool, powerful, radiant, light
It's
of
only,
justice.
it's only a cantrip, but it's better than nothing. So they've got to make a Constitution
It's a little bit
saving
radiant.
throw versus a 13. Beat
Oh,
that.
19.
They both got it.
I got 19.
They both got it as well. It's on both of them.
Okay, I will roll for the other one just because he is. He only got.
We'll never know.
He's still thinking.
God
God.
damn, I really. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's like, he's got 5. You take away the 2 plus the 4.
Well, the DM
Smack the
has got.
zombie so hard it blew me into the next dimension.
What did he get?
You got an 8.
Okay, yeah, so he fails.
Yeah.
So he takes the one that fails. Takes 1d8 1d6 radiant damage. That's gonna be 5.
Rolling.
5 radiant
Nice.
damage.
So this one, is it like a blue holy fire? Did you say, or is it like more like lightning?
It's more of like a white, like glowing radiance, like a kind of beam of moonlight. That
Okay.
probably will just
Yeah, so
ignite
this-
them.
Yeah, this beam of moonlight breaks through the heavy cloud cover, and the one that was previously sort of shuddering strangely on the floor catches light. Its flesh and its clothes burning away, leaving only its skeleton behind.
Ho
Oh, I forgot to fucking add the turn for the zombie.
Saloon, give me
Okay.
strength! I will shout.
Nice, very, very tasteful.
Tasteful tasteness right there.
No?
Takes his
That's me
pussy.
done.
Okay,
Shit.
yeah, I've just got to fix. There we go. Zombie's turn. There we go. This remaining zombie that hasn't been burned away by the cleansing power of a deity, turns to Rowan right behind it and begins to claw at you. Let me double check.
Aye. Alright, so they're not just after Rodrigo.
Any blood would do.
Good to know.
No. Any flesh will do. It scrambles towards you. Its distended jaw hanging strangely, and it goes to bite you through your big plate
He can
armor.
try.
Let me double check. It misses. It then brings its claws to bear.
You know.
Miss and miss.
Oh, he gets 3
The
attacks.
fortress of he gets 3 attacks. The fortress of defense that is Ronan stands unblemished,
As it always does.
as it always does. Skull, your turn. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Rodrigo, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm 5, he's 6.
Somehow Sculpt was before Rodrigo, even though he rolled a 5.
You know what? My 5 is a magic 5.
Magic 5. That's what they call me.
Psh.
Because I've got
I will-
magic high fives. Make you age
Made
by
high
15
fives.
years.
Yeah, I'll cast Toll the Dead. Has to succeed on a Wisdom saving
Nice.
throw.
Wisdom save, let me check. Okay, very nice. 17.
It passes. That's my turn done.
Nice.
Cheat.
You done? Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Skull, it is now actually your turn. No backsies.
Nice. Right, no backsies. I like that. I like that a lot. That's not Mark. He casts Firebolt at it, I guess.
You could say Ben is dead last in the initiative.
He is actually dead last. Or he is last and about to be dead.
Oh wait, no, Flump does not move until his turn because it's different initiatives. Alright,
Flump
Firebolt.
has his own turn. He's his own man. Stop trying to manhandle Flump.
Yeah, sorry. So sorry, Flump. So I got higher than an 8.
Yep, do it.
I got
Only just though.
I got a 13. So 1d10.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, 13 hits with plenty to spare.
1d10. Boop. 2 fire damage.
So the clothing on this sopping zombie steams as this firebolt blows chunks of his shoulder off. The heat from it is beginning to dry out. It's rank and wet, fetid flesh.
Oh,
Very nice.
Oh,
Very
gonna keep going for the
spicy.
fire attacks then.
So spicy. It hots up. Aranger, you are back with a turn.
Lovely. I will move
Lovely.
to over here, more by
Nice.
the bushes. I might as well just do the sharpshooter thing again, so I get -5.
Fire another bolt into the strangely Rodrigo-shaped
Haven't rolled above
shambling zombie.
10, so that's a 2. So it's a 4 altogether.
No,
So that
nothing
misses.
with a 2. Nothing with a 4.
That would have missed. No, it would. But fuck, that's annoying. Alright, that's me done.
That makes it Flump's turn. The holy and mighty Flump.
Go, flop, flop, flop.
This is a pro Flump setting.
Yeah.
25, 30. He's just going to help. Use the help action again.
Yeah, help me.
Flump
Actually, wait
seems
a
to be haunting Ronan suspiciously.
What does help action do again?
Advantage.
He's either helping him or he's reading his mind. You're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sucking some of his memories, some of his sweet, sweet childhood memories.
Yeah, sometimes he helps, sometimes he eats
Take
childhood memories.
I don't need
50-50
him
with
anyway.
that. Alright, Flump, while he devours the memories of Ronan's innocence, Ichabod, your turn.
I go to do the same thing.
Do that same thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you get any pluses? No, because you got -5. That's a miss. Alright.
Dang.
Same thing from the dutiful apprentice. He is going to hit though because he's not sharpshooting with a -5. And a strong hit. He lets sail his bolt, flying into the sort of major middle of this zombie. Not taking any risky shots, just trying to put the thing down. Ronan, that is your turn.
He's still up.
He's still up. He is peppered with bolts. They're tiny quills sticking out of him, but he still stands, still shambles with his dead, empty eyes.
All right. I'll short sword him then with my silver sword.
Ooh, wonderful.
And if you get that crit fucking pop a smite boy on there.
Yeah. He shouldn't be standing for too much longer. All right. So
Double
bang.
damage.
And is it advantage?
Yeah. Flump's helping you.
So it's a 7 or 6.
He's like, no,
I
don't
kicked
swing
a
like
7.
that.
Why is it? Oh, because he's got help.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to hit.
11 hits. Yep, 11 hits.
Cool. So short sword is 1d6 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'll just keep it as 7 damage.
It's silver though.
Okay, 7 damage. You see this silver blade cut deep into its flesh. An arm comes clean off. The wound singeing with some sort of heat, steam coming from the open wound. Its arm wriggles for a second and then it shrivels up, going a deep dark blue, all shriveled and crawled up like a corpse of a spider. Yet it shambles forward, coming at you with undead fervor. It attacks you once with its bite,
This one must be stronger than
misses, another time with its remaining claw, misses. It doesn't get its third attack because you removed his arm. Rodrigo,
the other one.
your turn.
I will move to here and then up to Eldritch.
Do the Eldritch blast. Blast him, Eldritch style.
Hit.
Blast.
15 hits.
There's a 20. 1d.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits.
9 damage. What's
Nice. This knocks the zombie down it's now shaking form on the ground. It seems like some sort of energy is built up in it, and its strange, crawling body shambles on the ground.
Ew.
I'm gonna yell, "Someone put it down!"
For
Yeah,
now,
initiative.
we are out of turn order. You may act freely.
I will rush towards it, and in my hand I will cast Firebolt, and so where the symbol is, I'm gonna burn it, singe it into it, so it's like nothing comes out of it.
Just in straight through his chest.
Yeah, no, but it's gonna be right where it's, where the symbol on the
Yeah,
body.
yeah,
I'll put
yeah.
a burner symbol there, so it burns everything there, so it can't be recognised.
Yeah, you burn straight through the where the symbol would mark it, and it looks at you with an almost knowing gaze and a smile on its face as the whole thing starts to shrivel blue and the skin fall away from its body. Only the skeleton of this creature now remains.
Well, that was awfully strange.
Why did they all look like you, eh?
I don't know. I mean, it might have had something to do with the fact when I got teleported away from the... Maybe DNA or something?
I look at both of the corpses. Are the skulls like the same shape? Are the bones very similar? Can I tell, like, by, like,
They look,
pelvis sizes?
yes, comparing the two skulls to each other, they look identical.
Alright, I'm gonna grab one of the skulls and hold it up to Rodrigo's head to see about the sizing.
Although you are vaguely approximating, it looks about right.
They were strange undead creatures, but I don't know. It mustn't have just been a copy of you. It's obviously something else is at foot.
I reckon this is some type of trick. What's going on?
What that old hag said must have been true because of Ronan giving up his hair. It fucks us all in the long run.
Or
That's the cause of this.
Or
We
you just
destroyed
told
that.
us about how your architecture has led you to weird places, and you can, as an architect, can cast some crazy spells, which don't seem very architect-like.
No, it doesn't. What's that guy think?
Or your spells.
Okay. I don't see how my architecture makes anything to be spelled.
I think that's its point.
That's my point.
Sounds to me like you're hiding something.
What's
Who through there?
I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what these people have to do with me at all. But I'm in the same boat as you are. All this is new to me as well.
Perhaps I'll go in front, and if it happens again, we can see if they're Bronin-like.
Yeah, we'll see that. That's a good idea.
You're going ahead on the road, right?
I'll be in front when we leave. Yeah, I guess we'll start walking.
Am I able to salvage any of my arrows?
Salvage.
Bolts.
Salvage. The arrows, yes, they lay just in the bones. As the skin melts away, it leaves the foreign bodies that are the arrows behind.
So
Can
all
we
three
get
of them
all
will
of
go back.
them? Just the
You'll get all
normal-
of them rather than half.
Okay, sorry.
Other than the ones you wazzed into the distance. Because they're just in the murk somewhere.
Oh, that was one, so I'm missing one.
Yeah, so don't recover those. So what was your plan? Sorry, there, Roman?
I was just
quite
going to be ahead of the party just to see if it happens again.
Okay, yeah, no, cool. Go ahead. So, what's the new marching order? Hit me with it and we'll carry on.
Me.
I'll go behind Ronan to use my eyes.
I
to
was
see.
probably salvaging my arrows. So
Yeah.
I'll probably either last or near the end.
I'll
so-
be at the actual end, and Flump's going to be behind me.
Yeah. Flomp's doing the main work here.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's
Flump
taking
and his
the.
almighty power bringing up the rear. Ichabod, that puts you in the middle.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, so you and Vaughn pulling the middle. You guys continue to march this nearly endless cobblestone road. While I look for the map, here it is. It winds harsh to the left and then to the right. And as you come up out of a dip, once again, higher ground, looking over this field of murky water with tiny little paths leading between them, you see up on the edge of the forest a large, slowly, not spinning, but slowly sort of warbling windmill.
There's a windmill.
That
We went the
could-
right way.
That could be the one. And it was described as being on the hill.
It is
we go.
almost at this point true west.
Do we know what treasure we're getting here? It's just
No.
You don't know.
Does it,
Don't
You know there's something waiting for you here
do the
at
colours
the old mill, but you don't know what it was. Madame Ava didn't say.
are the colours similar to the like symbols in the house that we went into? Is there any like yellows and I think it was yellows and
They
reds.
may well have been once upon a time, but the fabric that was the sails for this thing is tarnished beyond all recovery. Difficult to make out any colour. One, from this distance, and two, because of its decrepit state. All of its historical splendour, if there was any at any point, completely gone.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I'm just going to send the expendable one in there. Rodrigo,
Go on,
go ahead.
Go on, let's go. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to send Flump in, just to have a little look around.
So
We
you
get
guys
stabbed,
are
we get
still
stabbed.
maybe half a mile out.
Oh, well, he's marching on ahead. He knows that his one mission now is to look inside that mill.
What are you made for? What am I made for?
Mill.
I must look inside mill. Okay, so you guys push forward, heading towards your goal now in sight.
Yeah.
Let me.
Let's
Yes,
see.
let's see.
We don't know what awaits us, but it's certainly not going to be nothing.
You find nothing.
Yes.
This is what I need. Nothing. Wait, you said we're true west, though. Didn't you say the mill house we needed? Mill house?
It's
Yeah.
almost true west.
Well,
The
we're probably
mill
just
house-
travelling a bit more north at the moment.
Yeah, you might have just. The path isn't a direct line, is all I mean. It seems to
Yeah.
have brought you up and then round again.
Okay.
Of means stripped bare lie on the edge of the cliff here. So behind it, the hills lift a bit, and the trees sit on that cliff top, almost blanketing in the back end of this windmill. You can see paths that take you up there, and the path veers off here. There's a fork in the road, one route taking you much to the north, and then in the distance turning into the woods. I'm guessing you guys want to stay on the windmill path and not away from your current objective, but by all means you can go down the other path if you wish to.
I want to
Nine.
swim.
Swim, got you. Straight in the water it is.
Yeah.
Make wet death
Good.
check.
let's go to. So, let's go to the windmill and get out of here as soon as possible.
I agree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I agree.
The windmill draws closer as you march up this narrow road, an incline slowly building into the path. As you reach the
I'll,
Flump tries to fly in through a top window if there's one.
okay, fair enough.
I'll cast guidance
The
on
onion-domed edifice leans forward and to one side.
Hang on.
Ichabod has died.
Ichabod. Oh, he blinked. He's still here.
I am here.
The onion-domed edifice leans forward and to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy grey sky. You see grey brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops about and squawks at you, seeming agitated. You can see this old... It's not Flump. Wait, you say get it, Flump?
Yeah, no, he can't attack anyway.
He's just going to chase it without strength. This is an old wooden fence surrounds the grounds that were once the windmill's grounds. The whole thing is worn down and decrepit. The trees mark out the edge of the land in the distance behind the windmill. The hills rising up behind it. This crow hops and squawks, flapping its wings, staring right at you. It's almost screaming something, and it's difficult to tear your attention away.
I firebolt it.
Never more.
Do you wish to firebolt it? By all means, you can try.
Because to me, it seems like a spy looking at me.
Okay.
Oh, do you know how like speak with animal?
No, I do not.
Okay, there goes any warning possible.
Firebolt. I got a 16.
Okay, so this, I mean, it's quite a long shot. This firebolt whizzes down the sort of into the gate and up, and it splashes across the wall of the windmill, and it successfully scares this crow up, and it circles a few times before flying more northerly, where that giant forest was. You do not notice anything change about the windmill.
Okay, so the windmill isn't wood, right? Because
Ichabod, you can hear what seemed... It is wood, but it only glanced off the side.
Okay,
without
all right,
sustained, without a sustained fireballing. It's not going to catch.
That's good.
Ichabod, you can hear what seems like a jaunty song coming from within the windmill, and something. The sound of a grindstone rolling its circular route over and over again creeps, quietly out of the rooms, and that's kind of all you can hear. It's on the edge of your hearing, and you can just hear this sort of like as it rolls, grinding and grinding, as grindstones do.
Are the actual sails of the windmill turning there?
The sails are not turning.
Strange. I alert the party to that I can hear the grinding of the actual mill working.
When he says that, I'll look at Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Wait,
He's been standing here, brother.
Your name?
Rodrigo?
That's
Rodrigo.
the sexy sentones on
Yeah,
he's
Rodrigo
dancing in a bandana.
and Ronan, maybe
Yeah.
like Detect Undead.
Yeah, sure. I'll activate detect.
Activating Detect Undead.
Beep, beep,
Scanning.
beep, beep, beep. You do not detect any undead.
Analyzing.
Show me your nudes.
That's pooping your collar.
I'll give Ichabod.
Yeah, you don't sense any undead.
I'll give Ichabod
Ah.
guidance, just so he gets a D4 to any ability checks, just in case. Never know.
Okay.
I don't sense any.
Alright. Well,
Are you guys heading closer, heading in, or are you staying?
Well,
here
Flump's
on the
flying
boat?
through the top window.
I'll start walking in while he's going in.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Flump gently flies over to the top window, but he can't get in as the top window is closed, and so he's just sort of like gently bumping against it, like bump, like a bee stuck inside.
Gets rid-
Can he not open it? Can he not like get his weird tentacles and try and pry it open?
don't think it's strong enough.
I mean, you see him try maybe, but something's pinning this window down, and he can't quite see through the murky dirt that lines it. There's lots of something in there. He says there's lots of like piles of old furniture in there, but he can't
That's
see
all we
much
can
else.
see.
Imagine if you were just a farmer doing your grinding, and then a fucking weird tentacle thing just pulling his tentacles in, just going flop.
And then
Flop.
fucking 6 grown men come through the door like, undead.
Well,
Where?
Goodbye.
deafening whale song.
Alright, I'll
That ain't what whale
I'll
song.
start walking up, shield
How are
in
you
front
sure?
of me.
I'll be behind
You walk
Ronan.
up the little path that leads to this. Okay, yeah, no worries. I guess you're all sort of following same sort of marching order as before.
Yeah.
Rodrigo, are you at the front or are you behind Ronan now?
Nice.
I don't know.
I
I just
agree
got
with
none of that. Literally
Did
silent.
literally not one word.
I can. It's up to Ronan. If you want, if Ronan wants to go up front, then I'll let him. But
Yeah,
I
sure.
can.
Makes sense.
Then I'll go second behind and use my eyes to see.
Rather
Okay.
than your anus.
Yeah, so using your advanced dark vision to try and using your advanced dark vision to try and cut through some of this like fog and creeping darkness. Ronan, you're up front and head towards this rickety old door. The closer you get, you can now too hear the rolling grindstone and the jaunty, strange singing that seems to be coming from inside. You can hear at least one voice. It's difficult to make out how many voices there are. But the door is closed in front of you. You can see light coming from underneath it, though.
Odd. Ah, okay. Weird. I don't really know what to do.
Should be.
I'll say hello. Is anybody there inside?
Can I look for like a? Is there like a downstairs
You
window?
hear some footsteps. What was that?
I was gonna say like if he's gonna knock on a door, maybe is there a downstairs window I can peek through?
Let me double check. Actually, I don't know if there is. The only window you can see is on the only windows you can see are on the second and third floor.
I will prepare. object
I'll be
blast.
behind Ronan with a crossbow.
Okay. You hear some footsteps getting close to Ronan, and then an old woman answers the door, and she says, "Oh, hello." And you recognize her as the woman selling pies from the street.
Get out of the kid, get up!
And that is where we will end our session.